just went down with President Trump's executive order, so there's just so much confusion here. Inside there, where the folks are going in, there are just numbers of attorneys, some of them telling us that they were retired, but they heard what happened and came down here to see what information they could get from family members and see what they could do to help. But they say that they haven't gotten much information as well. So you can see that the protest here does continue. Reporting live at SFO, Christy Smith, NBC Bay Area News.
Christy, thanks very much. Well, chaos at SFO, obviously. Also chaos at New York's JFK Airport, where a dozen people were detained following the president's executive ban on refugees. One of them is a man who worked as a U.S. Army translator in Iraq. He was eventually released after U.S. Representative Jerry Nadler went to meet with the refugees at the airport. Nadler told NBC News it's unclear why the one man was released and the other people are still being held. Nadler said they could be transferred to an immigration detention center in New Jersey to meet with immigration attorneys. The ACLU has filed a lawsuit challenging President Trump's Muslim ban. One of the people detained at JFK today is a Stanford University graduate student. The woman is from Sudan and studying anthropology at Stanford. Now, a spokeswoman for the university says the student was detained for 5 hours and then released. She is a U.S. resident with a green card. The Department of Homeland Security says even people with that status are being detained. She was on a flight from Sudan to New York.
Well, while refugee ban protests continue to explode at major airports all over the country, there is this. President Trump spent part of his day today calling world leaders on the phone, including Russian President Vladimir Putin. In a statement, the White House says that this call with Putin lasted about an hour and that the two presidents talked about a wide range of topics, from defeating ISIS to working together to achieve peace throughout the world. Well, that phone call was President Trump's first official conversation with the Russian leader since taking office. He also spoke with German Chancellor Angela Merkel. Now, in addition to talks with world leaders today, the president also signed 3 new executive orders today. One bars members of his administration from lobbying for 5 years, but it also allows current lobbyists to join the Trump administration. One order pushes for the reorganization of the National Security Council and the Homeland Security Council to better respond to new threats against our country. Well, the last order from President Trump is a big one. He's asked his Joint Chiefs of Staff to come up with a plan in 30 days to defeat ISIS. Now, coming up in less than 10 minutes, a report from Mexico City, where some lawmakers are calling for harsher measures against the U.S., this in the wake of President Trump's policies toward Mexico. A possible boycott is being planned.
The search continues today.